A nighttime activity on Ocean Drive here in Miami. As seen from the air, plenty going on down there. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo is a first-time All-Star in 2020. He was the 14th pick in 2017. And he said, whoever gets drafted, you want to play the right way. My situation was different. I had to sit. You gain experience and reps during practice. Once you get to do it in a game, the leash gets longer and you get to become who you want to be. Kevin, he's become one of the best young big men in the league.
All right, thank you, David. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Markkanen is out there with DeRozan. And it's Vucevic, then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. And for Miami, they've got P.J. Tucker, Lowry out there with Oladipo. Then there's Jimmy Butler, and it's Adebayo in at the center position. Now Lowry, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Over LaVine, and too long on the shot.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Ball from long range. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Butler on the way. Got a piece of it. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Ball finds LaVine. Back to Ball. Now Vucevic. Launches a three, and it's Ball that time on the assist by Vucevic.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
Here's DeRozan, sinks the 15-footer.
We know he can score the basketball, especially in the mid-range area.
The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Oladipo kicks to Butler. Passes it to Adebayo. To the paint. Here's Oladipo. And LaVine with the block.
You see the quickness and focus of LaVine. Tracks the shot, shuts it down. Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Now here is Lowry, following the miss by DeRozan. Lowry passes to Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
That's what you get from a veteran playmaker. If you get open, Lowry will find you.
On the wing, LaVine. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Oladipo. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Chicago leading. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Lowry. They get it back. He goes up again. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Adebayo's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
In one area, I don't think DeRozan gets enough credit. Shot creation. If this guy wants to get a decent look, he is more often than not going to get it.
Greg, the reason why he has a great combination of speed and strength. DeMar DeRozan is comfortable pulling up on a drive or going all the way to the rack. You don't put up the numbers DeRozan has in his career without being elite at shot creation.
that's good from DeMar DeRozan.
So tough to guard. DeRozan with the strength, the near 40-inch vertical, and he loves to challenge you.
Both free throws good from DeRozan.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
The Heat trail by 3. Lowry dishes to Tucker. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And again, it's the Heat missing. Ball feeling it out a bit. For the 3, sinks the triple. Ball's got 6 points.
Reliable three-point shooting is so important. Lonzo works hard to deliver that for the team.
DeRozan against Butler. Pass to Oladipo. Lowry inside the line. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Levine for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Lowry, good.
Tough-minded individual. Lowry answers back with his own 3 on the other end.
Levine against Oladipo. And shot on the way. Here's Vucevic. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. Loads it up for Adebayo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
And Vucevic kicks to Levine. Again, Levine missing.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Lowry from outside. Markkanen pulls it in.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Oladipo against Levine. Back to DeRozan. The pass to Ball. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. 9 points in the game so far. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Oladipo against Levine. Butler deciding where to go with it. They get it back. Adebayo. The feed to Tucker. Goes up again. And he lays it up and in.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
DeRozan for 3. The shot missing. It's been all about Lonzo Ball for the Chicago Bulls. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this. I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Chicago right now, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Bradley is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward. Here's Butler, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
Levine with it. Lowry picks him up. Levine passes to DeRozan. Kicks it to Vucevic. Here's Levine. Second chance shot. And Vucevic with the layup.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, now my shot is more consistent. We just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working, and hopefully the percentages will keep going up. Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that. Outside, Robinson. Butler against DeRozan. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes,
reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Now, here's DeRozan following the miss by Kyle Lowry. DeRozan against Butler. Here's Vucevic. Bradley trying to break free. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from DeRozan.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Butler attacking. Feeds it to Morris. The kick outside to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Bucket is good. Butler's got his second basket of the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
White looking around. He dishes it to Levine. A second chance effort. That one, no good. Great D that time from Adebayo. Robinson against Levine. Robinson passes to Morris. Outside for Robinson. Outside Lowry. No good with the triple.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
White. Those three-pointers off the mark. The Heat trail by 4.
And as much as he commands attention on the court, Jimmy Butler can...
Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what a play?
Unbelievable. An explosive athlete who finishes with power. Bam, getting people out of their seats.
And you talk about guys who play with that chip on their shoulder. Bam Adebayo has not forgotten he was cut from the U.S. national team in 2019.
And Greg, in fact, he told those close to him they will pay. A little extra motivation, fuel for the fire.
Free throw good, Adebayo.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And the Heat have given Adebayo.
Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others.
Oladipo, he's checked in for the Heat. DeRozan finds Markkanen. Outside, Ball. Down low. Here's Hero. There's 1:17 left in the first half of basketball. Just 5 on the clock. Let's go. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Kobe White doesn't need much time or space to get off that catch and shoot.
Here's Oladipo after the Bulls pick up 2. Pass to Hero. This one for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. White dishes to DeRozan. Over Robinson. Misses off the right iron. The Heat trail by 3. Right wing. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Adebayo against Markkanen.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And so it's Chicago, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
Jimmy Butler is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Lowry. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the 2. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. There's Ball with the 3. That's good. And it's LaVine with the assist. Ball's got the lead up to 9 now for Chicago. The Heat shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Lowry kicks to Oladipo. And he lays it straight in.
Just sheer determination. The contact was there, but Oladipo showing real toughness gutting through it.
Outside DeRozan puts up a 3, and Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Ball against Lowry. Over to the left wing. DeRozan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Both free throws good from DeRozan. The Heat trail by 7. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Butler against DeRozan. Puts it up. Butler, no good. And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open floor. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks. Misses the 3. The Bulls leading by 7. DeRozan passes to LaVine, and the jam by LaVine.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
The Heat have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
And Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feel it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers in big possessions now. Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
And that one, good.
Jimmy Butler is on it, staying alert, finds his man breaking free.
And for the Bulls, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Lowry against Ball. The dish now to Levine. Unloads. And it's good off the back rim and in. Levine's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls. Lowry dishes to Oladipo. Loads it up for Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
You have to pay attention to Butler when he's flying toward the basket for an alley-oop.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. Here's the floater. Rebound by Butler.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Count that one. And now just a 5-point Bulls lead.
Yeah, this is light work for Oladipo. If the D doesn't force him out of that area, they're done.
Ball against Oladipo. It's stolen by Adebayo. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And it's Oladipo that time on the assist by Adebayo. Oladipo's got 8 points in the quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Vucevic. He squares up and sinks it.
Beautiful find by Levine there. Takes his time to survey the floor.
Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lowry's got 8 points.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
Chicago shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Markieff Morris comes in for P.J. Tucker. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Hero subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Hero. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Oladipo. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Levine wide open. And the Bulls with another miss. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Heat. It's a 5-point game. Passes it to Hero. The tray. That shot off. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's the Bulls up 5. We've got more in store for you.
These are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So for Chicago right now, White Levine on the wing. Bradley is out there with Lowry Markkanen, and it's Caruso in at point guard. Now Oladipo after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Pass to Morris. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And here are the Bulls now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside, Levine. And it's off from three-point range. Miami trailing. It's Oladipo on the wing. Over to the wing. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Right the pass to Markkanen. Levine with it. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Caruso, the pass to Levine.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1-3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Back to Oladipo. And the Heat, another three.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Outside, White. Here's Levine. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Providing so much size and athleticism out of the backcourt. Levine challenging the heart of that defense.
Heat moving the ball around. Oladipo for 3. That shot no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Here's Caruso. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And the Heat making a change here. Lowry's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Brown is checked in for Alex Caruso. Brown feeling it out a bit. And the layup's good off the glass. Brown's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Three-pointer, Lowry. That shot off the mark. Now Chicago takes it the other way. He gets it in there. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Kobe White with the impressive ball handling skills lets him drive it right in there.
Here's Hero. Guarded by Levine. Shots good by Hero.
Gotta like this. Tyler Hero finding a way to come up huge.
The pass to Markkanen. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. On the wing, Levine. 5 on the clock. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Here's Dedmon. Another shot. And it's good on the layup.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game.
He's been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Adebayo is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. P.J. Tucker comes in for Morris. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Tyler Hero. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for Chicago. Over Butler. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And you could tell DeMar DeRozan wanted that one. Big-time shot maker. Give him the rock.
Butler against DeRozan. Offensive rebound. Adebayo. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Vucevic.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table. my shot.
Free throw good. Adebayo.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Chicago trailing here. DeRozan with it. Butler covering. Right side, DeRozan. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
DeRozan simply rising to the occasion with that make. Huge shot.
DeRozan against Butler. Looking to get it going. It's good.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now, here's DeRozan. Pass the ball. Back to DeRozan. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Make him foul you to stop you. DeRozan with the strength and vertical ability doing damage inside.
He hits the first one, and that ties the game up. So making both free throws. That'll give them the lead here.
Fantastic job stepping up and knocking those 2 down. That's got to be a huge confidence builder.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're trailing. 40 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Adebayo. Count it!
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Now, here's Ball. Here's DeRozan. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2.
From the 30th pick in the draft to perennial all-star, Jimmy Butler has come a long way in a short period of time.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Chicago calls timeout.
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. We need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
Levine for 3. Money! And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Timeout called, the Heat. The score. 17 seconds left in the game. DeRozan against Butler. Outside Lowry. Right between the eyes.
The defense knew Lowry would most likely get the shot. He still came up with the clutch bucket.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.